So I wanted to turn on the camera to express some views, some feelings, of course, like I always do. And reason being is because I like to share it. I think it has a valuable purpose. Sharing information, sharing feelings, sharing views, because it helps us understand ourselves in connection with everything that exists, basically, I feel. I don't know about other people, but I do know what I perceive. And from what I've seen from my life is that nobody has really the answers, but everyone claims they do. I think the ego plays a role in that, of course. And from what I've seen growing up, I realized very quickly that people don't have the answers, at least for me anyways. I've seen a lot of unanswered questions that I had, and I was raised Roman Catholic, went to a Roman Catholic school, went to church. I never really took to it at all. I never was an altar boy. I never was like I don't know, I wasn't never picked for anything really to do with school. Maybe people felt like, I don't know, this kid like, he knows something, or I don't like his vibe or whatever, because that's what I feel really. Like when I was in school, people, teachers didn't like my attitude or my feelings, and it's like we talk about Hitler and we talk about fascists and people who like control and dictators, and I can understand like when you walk outside your door and you see police and you see fascist like laws, you get frustrated. But really, if you look inside each one of our homes, like chances are there's somebody who wants control, or there's a battle for control. So it's everywhere, and it's not just the furthest thing away from you that is basically what is out there and what's true. Because when you see that, you see an image, basically a hologram reflecting what is inside of you, or what's in your, basically like what's around you, what's in your life, I guess. It's a reflecting nature. But I don't even remember what I was talking about. Talking about growing up and knowing that there's more to life than what they give us, or what they share, or what they tell us, because I think society lies to our children. Well, we lie to each other, so I guess there's really no difference. But the child's mind has so much potential and so much awareness that we are not tuned into. And I feel when our children go to school, or even before that, instead of nurturing the mind that could basically help change the world, we call it stupid, or we put it down. And like, kids don't understand what's going on, but they can feel things. And that's what I think I'm starting to realize, is that maybe I didn't understand how I felt when I was younger, but I understand that I had feelings that were basically felt in a way. So that's what I'm getting into really, is feelings, understanding the feelings that I had as a child, through school, at home, or just feelings you have about life, and how the feelings I had, how they affect the way I am today, I guess. There's a lot to life that I've realized, and there's a whole bunch of aspects. It's a multi-dimensional aspects, and what I've seen in my life and what I'm being led to right now is basically I'm seeing what my life story for myself is going to be anyways, on how I've come through the different paths and the different worlds to understand myself and my feelings and my childhood and everything that is around me, or everything I feel, and everything that I'm here to do. I'm going to get my notebook right now, and I'm going to read something that basically maybe can help describe what I was just talking about. So, here's what I'm talking about. Here's what I was trying to talk about anyways. How my personal life explained 2012. And I just wrote down my childhood, symbology, my experience, how things affected me. My anger plays a role in this for sure. Anger is a big part of my life and always has been. I found myself yelling across the room at what I seen. After exposing someone else's faults for some time, 5 years I put in brackets, with my eye on the problem across the room, it shocked me as I got closer to see the problem. As I seen there was nobody there. Just me looking at a mirror at the reflection of myself. The self I could not see until I got closer. Now in my world, that was profound. Like, I felt that shit. Like, when I wrote that, like, I believe, like, metaphors are a good way to expressing feelings. Like, that's the only way, really, if you look at it. So that right there is poetry that is artistic beauty in my life, and that is painful too. And it's painful because it brings out a lot of feelings about myself and about my childhood or growing up and life in general. And meeting Sierra, my life partner who I have a baby with, she plays a big role in triggering and shining the mirror towards myself about the things that I feel deep under that I never really looked at. So in my life, I understand why people are